What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? Where are we? We are in Bannock State Park here in Montana. We are here for another ghost town, Bannock Ghost Town. Now, there's actually some cool stuff here. I'm not actually doing it till tomorrow because it's almost nighttime. The sun is setting. It's going down. We don't have time, but I'm going to try to see if I can park somewhere nearby. Very cool. Let's do a bit of reading, shall we? So, as we can see here, as the sun sets in the background, the first electric gold dredge launched May 15th, 1895. The remains of the F.L. Graves electric dredge boat now lie in the Grasshopper Creek, which I'm guessing is just down here. So, maybe if we go down there, we can see it. Let's go check it out, guys. I must also mention, my legs are giving out on me. I've hiked 2 ghost towns today already. My knees are killing me and it's getting crazy windy out here. And yeah, this is no fun. I'm sore, it's cold, it's getting really cold, it's getting dark. And yeah, I need to find a camp spot for the night. But we're gonna try. Oh, here we go. I can see some of the dredge that's left down here. Not much of it, but there's definitely part of it here. Look at I see big cables, big chunks of iron. Check it out, guys. Ooh, it's cold, so cold, guys. So cold. There and there. There's the cable there. I see some more through the bushes here. It doesn't look like a whole ton of the dredge left here, but there is some of it. That looks like maybe the big dredge scoop, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely part of it there. I don't know where the rest of it went, but that's the big scoopy bucket. Part of it's back there. Maybe they salvaged the rest of it. I don't know. But there's the, oh wow, this creek's amazing. Look at this. I don't know if these are animal prints. I hope these aren't like bad animal prints that I don't want to run across out here. But look at this beautiful creek along here. Look at it just flowing on down. Sun setting over yonder. Absolutely beautiful, guys. And I bet there's some yummy fishies in here to be caught. But I don't have my fishing license for Montana State, so I'm not going to go through all that. I don't have the right setup right now. Oh, definitely animals are bedding down over here. There's a big flat impression there. Hopefully they're just cows. All right, let's get out of that area. There is another sign up here. We'll go read that as well. But that, I figured it's the day before I'm going to record the Bannock Ghost Museum. I mean, the Bannock Ghost Town video. But driving into the state park, I seen these historic signs. I figured it's kind of related. I got to add that in. So this is going to be the start of the video, and tomorrow is going to be the main part of the video. All right. What's the other sign say? It says, Grasshopper Creek in midsummer 1862. John White and party discovered gold on this creek several miles downstream. The first major gold rush to what is now Montana resulted. How about that? So you can think this creek here, basically this first gold rush here in Montana basically made Montana. So how about that, guys? I didn't know that. That's a pretty key piece of history there, guys. All right, guys. I don't know if there's more to see. If not, we'll see you in the morning. If there is, we'll see you at the next stop. So we're just out in the parking lot. We already got this cool little cabin to check out. It's a little wonky, a little bent. It's still standing, still there. I'm not sure if somebody lived in this or if it was a tool shed or something. Not too sure. It looks maybe like it had rooms in there, so maybe somebody lived in it. This might have been this shed here, I don't know. Oh, nope, nobody lived in this. This is definitely a barn. You can see with the barn door up the top here. And a little mezzanine for different stuff, yeah. Okay guys, we're here in the middle of Bannock Ghost Town now. This one's quite different to the ones that I've been to the last few days, whereas this one's run actually with a visitor center with staff and all that, and there's fees to pay on coming in. But it's been preserved, so all the buildings are still standing. Maybe not in the best condition, but they're all still standing. The windows are still in, the doors are still in. They're not falling down, so very much different to the last two ghost towns that I went to yesterday. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and check some of these out. Oh, what do we got over here? Looks some sort of, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's got a number, so maybe in the visitor center there might be a map telling us what each site was, unfortunately. Now, unfortunately, the visitor center doesn't actually open till 10 o'clock, even though the park opens at 8 o'clock. So I can't get on one of those maps, unfortunately, because it's just after 8 o'clock. Now, we have some interesting skulls here. One of them looks like a cow skull, but the other one is very strange. I've never seen that before. Very possible it's a moose skull, maybe. Let's have a look. So this one, I mean, this one looks like a cow skull to me. I've seen cow skulls before. This one does not look like what I know as a cow skull. Definitely doesn't look like an elk skull either. So I'm thinking that's a moose skull right there, possibly. Now my best guess is what this is. It's really hard to tell. It's very short, but it could be a cabin. I'm not really sure. Could be another style of barn, but I'm not really sure again. Look at all this earth and stone on the rooftop there. Just down here we have the river flowing right through the town here. It's very cool. Let's go walk down and have a look. Now, in more later years of this town is when they developed dredging. And this creek was actually dredged up, so this whole landscape was probably changed by the dredge that come through here. Would have tore all the earth right up. Since then, nature sort of reclaimed this creek, and it looks beautiful now. There's my car off in the distance. My home on wheels. Beautiful creek coming through here, under the bridge, and along the winding rivers into the hills. It's very cool, guys. I guarantee you there's got to be some trout or something hanging out in this creek. And there in the distance, off in the distance, we have the backside of Bannock Ghost Town, Montana. Look at this, guys. Look at that stone-built chimney there. They literally built it out of any stones that they could. And the stones in this area being river rocks. That's what they built that chimney out of. Very cool. You can see the log cabin walls where they've tried to fill the gaps with smaller tree branches, and this is all restoration here with the more white colored putty rendering that they've put in there. I'm not sure about that diamond shaped window up the top. That seems a little bit more modern, but I'm not sure. See a big paper wasp nest up the top. That's looks like it's fallen down at some point. This is cool. It looks like, I'm no expert, but it looks like this house might have had some more modern residents inside of it. I'm seeing signs of more modern materials used here. You can see though on the side of these cabins with the indentations on all the logs, they're all original hand-hewn, hand-milled logs here for these log cabins. So that's how you know they're really old. So they hand-milled them out. This one's very cool. I love the detail on the hand-milled logs, and then in the window you can see a little foot pedal sewing machine there that they would have used to make all their clothes back in the time. Oh, that's very interesting. Look at this, guys. This thing's got like a... This cabin here has got more modern windows, a brick chimney, and like fake brick siding on it. That's very interesting. Now this is very cool, guys. We've got the Freemasons Hall here. It's a very cool looking building. I love the design on it. It just sort of stands out in the landscape. Very cool. Looked like it might have had a bell tower or something up the top there. Oh man. Oh, okay, here we go. So it wasn't just the Freemasons building. The first floor was actually a school down the bottom. And then the second floor, you can see the big throne type chair up the top. The second floor was the Freemasons Lodge at the top. So they kind of shared the building for the better of the town. That's kind of cool. It explains the bell tower in the roof. I've never really heard of Freemasons having a bell tower. So that would have been a school bell at the top of the second floor. Over here we have another cabin. This actually looks like a bit of a storefront here. Looks like they got some pieces inside, but the doors aren't open, so I guess we can't go in there right now. Maybe they open it up later, but I was under the assumption, because they opened the park at 8 o'clock, that we could go in here at 8 o'clock, which we can, but nothing else seems to be open right now. And look at this, a big brick hotel, a big 2-story brick hotel. It says Hotel Mead on there. And so far, it's the only actual brick building that I'm seeing here in the town. We're going to get closer to that and have a look. Look at the landslide here. You can see the flood in the town right in this picture. Here we go. It says 2013 Bannock flash flood. So the town was hit by a massive flash flood, and all the buildings got damaged and mud filled in everywhere. That's probably what all this is about here. Very cool. Now at the back, it's hard to see because we can't go in there. Oh, I can see it good on the camera here. You can see the inside. It's laid out like a general store inside. You can see I think that's a scale on the right side there next to the barrels, and a big countertop and all that stuff, display shelves. Very cool, guys. Alright, moving on to the next shop building that's here. Let's see what this might have been. I see some little cans on the inside here. What does that say? Something store. I can't read that on my phone. We got wagon wheels in there. Another shop front. Hard to tell exactly what it says in there. But yeah, very cool. Okay, this might have been like maybe like a wagon fixer or something. There's all sorts of different tools and stuff in here. And then we have the various cabins in between the shop fronts here. There's this big 2-story building over here. I'm not too sure what that one was for. Oh, it looks like we can actually go inside the hotel. So that's kind of cool. Let's go up and check the hotel out. It's interesting. There's all sorts of chips and stuff out of the brickwork at the front. Like little round indentations, almost like bullet holes possibly. I don't know. It's weird. I'll have to check that out. But look at these holes in the walls. So you can see here, that's definitely rounded out like it's a musket ball or something like that. You have to look into the history of this building and see what the go with that is. It could be just a erosion of the brick. I'm not too sure. But they did have vigilante activities and all sorts of stuff go on here, including some hangings. So I'll have to check that out. Okay guys, so we are inside here. There's some little flooring left here. I don't know how modern that is because it looks like vinyl lining, lino, so maybe that was added a lot later. It says, enjoy the preservation work we recently completed on the hotel media. It cost about $200,000 to fix this place up. That's crazy. Okay, so there's some of the flooring that's left. These are the original floors here, though, the wooden floors, but there's some of the vinyl left on the floor. But check this out, guys. This is like a giant vault here. Giant safe vault. We've got a big steel iron door and doorway. We had interior doors too. These close in as well. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Big safe vault there. We're gonna go upstairs too. Check that out. There's a view from outside. And come over and look outside the window here. Look down the street and see what was going on back in the day. I can just imagine everyone walking down the boardwalk, carriages and horses going up the main street. I hate to say it though, I don't think I would have survived the 1800s. 1800s was a pretty tough time to live. We had war and Indian wars and cowboys and robbers and all sorts of stuff going on, including harsh environments, no modern comforts like we have now. We got it easy these days, guys. Okay, so we're in a hallway here on the first floor still. Gonna check out all these different rooms we got. Okay. This is interesting. We have another safe door here with a much bigger room here. That's cool. So maybe in the hotel they might have been running different various things in here as well. I haven't seen a bank yet, so maybe they had a bank inside the hotel. Not sure. We'll keep looking. I can only imagine what these different rooms were. These look too big to be hotel rooms at the bottom. I'm imagining the guests stay upstairs and they'd have bars and different various things down in these rooms. I could be wrong. We got a piano over in this corner. But, yeah, very cool. Would have loved to have known what was in these large rooms down the bottom though. Just had a walk through to the kitchen. And oh my lord, look at the size of the wood stove they had in this kitchen. Thing is gigantic. it's still in here, amazingly. Then we have some more modern. Oh, what's this one? This is a gas stove sitting here. A gas stove. This is more modern. These electric bain-maries. We have a water boiler here. Some fridges over here that aren't plugged in right now, but looks like they maybe had plans at some stage to run functions out of this town or something. Doesn't look like they're doing any of that now. What I'd love for this town, and I know it's a big call for ghost town, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, Montana. It's, you know, people are really going to want to come here, to come out here. It would be cool if they put like volunteer actors and stuff dressing in the period pieces. We could have them walking down the main street. We could have food and music and stuff like that. I like it when I go to restored ghost towns and they have that kind of stuff going on. Is really cool. But I know realistically, these old ghost towns, it's hard to get people to come out here. It's not like the most popular thing, except for those historian buffs like myself. I love to see this old stuff. Check the old staircase out. I love this brass trim that we have up on the steps going up. This beautiful wooden piece here. This cowl's on its way up there. We're gonna do our best not to fall down the stairs while I'm filming. Let's take a look out this window as we get up the top. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool view of the town there, guys. Window could be a bit cleaner. Oh wow, look at the size of the ceilings. They're gonna be 12-foot ceilings or something. Yeah, there's still plenty of more buildings to see. I'm not sure where the church is, or the bank. Maybe the bank was in the hotel. My guess is these were, whoa, it goes way back here, guys. These definitely were all the hotel rooms in here. Yeah, this is more the size of a hotel room here. I don't know what that hole in the floor is. It goes into another room by the looks of it. There's a wood heater sitting out on the grounds there. Some more miners' cabins at the back. Man, this place is cool. I love what they did with the hotel. And the fact we can actually go up on all the floors and go check the whole place out is amazing, guys. Look at it. Oh, this is a much bigger room. I bet this would have cost a bit of money to stay in this room. And it's a very nice view from up here. Much smaller room with would have been, I guess, maybe a window there or something. Maybe it was a sitting room or something. This would have had a bed in it. Some drywall falling off there. Oh, this one's even got a stove up in here. Oh yeah, you can see the flowing hole up on the left there. Yeah, the fact this has an open portal here makes me think maybe this was some sort of entertainment area or reading area in the corner here. Oh, there's stairs that go down there. I don't remember seeing the stairs down there. Maybe I missed a room. Oh, okay. If you see way in the distance that frame there, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that's a hanging frame where they would hang people in a town. And then what that little thing is down the bottom there, I don't know what that is in the middle. Okay. And then there's a bit of a double door here, I don't know. Yeah, it's permanently nailed shut by the looks of it. Looks like there might have been a deck out the back or a staircase out the back, but there's nothing there now. It looks like it just drops off to the ground now, so they've nailed it shut. Ooh. Looks like they have a water problem here. I definitely see where it's been raining. All this drywall at the top's falling in. Not great. It's going to cost some money to fix that roof leak. Yeah, guys. Alright guys, so I'm going to go downstairs, make sure I didn't miss anything. And yes, then we'll head on out to the rest of the town. I just realized I didn't even look at this wing of the town over here. We've still got these rooms. Oh, that's not good. That is a lot of rodent dung on the floor that's fallen out of the roof up there. The roof is alive. Look at the hinges, the ornateness on the hinges here. That's crazy. Wild. It looks like they fixed that roof up on that cabin over there recently. Waterproofed all the tin on the roof. All right, now we're going downstairs, away from the rodents in the roof. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a hatch. Oh, that's cool. Oh, my knees are hurting from all the hiking yesterday. Ooh, I don't believe I was in this room yet. This is the different room that I haven't been in yet. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Someone would have stayed in here, I guess? I don't know. There's this big room here. Don't know what all this is about. Back into the kitchen. Alright. Let's head on out. Very cool building. I enjoyed touring through that one. Check this out, guys. We have a piano in the corner, some little tables for drinking and poker. And look at this big long bar we have in here. I think we found one of the saloons in here. Very cool. Big glass window, double doors at the front. Yeah, that's interesting. That chair looks different. It looks like a barber's chair or something. So we're walking down the boardwalk here. We have various business fronts. Oh, I see a jail down the back there, guys. We have to go check that out. It's a pretty crude bunker jail, but very interesting. So maybe, if that was the jail down the back there, one of these buildings must have been the sheriff's. But first, look at all these relics out here. I'm not sure if this was maybe from the dredge. This might have been leftovers from the dredge. All these big conveyor belt scoops and stuff like that. Not sure exactly. It was like water spouts for blasting away the riverbank. That's a furnace bucket, I think, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong on that. I don't know what that wagon thing is. We got a motor over there. I can see an electric motor. That was probably from the dredge as well. This is a safe. We have a big old Wells Fargo style safe over here. And these buckets, I mean, ore carts here. So they would have been pulling ore back and forth. Very cool. We have some that are still in reasonable condition sitting here on the tracks. I love it. I love it. And it looks like over here we have some of the poorer district over here. Maybe they had less money over here, but you can see the houses are smaller down there and even down this way. But first of all, let's go check out the sheriff's office. I'm gonna have a look in there. And we'll check out the jail that's down the back. At least I think this is the sheriff's office. I could be wrong, guys. It doesn't actually look like one now. I'm looking on the inside. That looks like a dentist's in there. Or maybe, oh no, barber. This would have been the barber's room in here. There's the different hairstyles. As you can see there's the different hairstyles that you could have got in the time. We've got all sorts of cool stuff inside here, as well as a lot more fridges. Top of the Hill Meats and Custom Sausage LLC, beef jerky, tamale. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe certain times of the year they actually open up and do stuff here, or maybe they're running another business. I don't know. There's a more modern day heater in there I can see hanging in there, so they definitely use this building for something. Alright, let's check out. This looks like the jail down the back here. So that's interesting. There's two jails, in fact. They're made of very strong log cabin material. The iron grates on the front so they couldn't escape. Oh dear. Oh, that's unfortunate. The jail has suffered a lot of graffiti in here. It looks like people weren't as nice to the jail as the rest of the town, because the entire inside of the jail's walls are carved up and graffitied. That's very sad to see. Here's the holding cells, so I don't know what was here. Maybe this was in fact the sheriff's office, because I can see they had a wood stove or something here, or is that possibly a toilet maybe? I don't know, but this looked like maybe the office, and these were the holding cells over here. And as you can see, that's about as much room as you had as a holding cell. This back one looks like it might have been even smaller. Oh, and they nailed that one shut. We'll leave that. Oh, my back. Okay, here's the other one. I don't know. Hard to tell exactly what the story with this one was. But it's got bars on the window, so maybe they'd throw groups of people in there when the holding cells were full. I don't know. There's bars on the back window there of that shop. Alright, onwards we go, guys. See a lot of fencing down the back. So what's this little cabin down the back? Oh, this barn. Let's check this barn out down the back here and see what this is about. Might be just used as a maintenance shed. Seeing a lot of wood in here. Yeah, it's just modern stuff in there. This is interesting though. Is this a cabin or a shed? Not sure. What's that noise? I can hear the noise of something electric running inside this cabin. Oh, it's a magpie. For those of you in Australia, America does have magpies, but they're nothing like the magpies we know back home. And this is one on the post right here. That's an American magpie. We don't get them everywhere, but up here in Montana we do. And of course we have another wood stove out the back here. And I don't know what's going down in there. The ground's all sinking away or something. Let's say hello to, oh, there goes the magpie. He's on the roof now. Get some wild tales on these things. Hello, Mr. Magpie. Would you like to be on YouTube today? I think you do. What can you tell me, sir? Oh, that was rude. That was rude, sir. Well, Magpie does not want to talk to me today. He does not want his 15 minutes of fame. Let's look in here, see if we can see what's going on inside this building. I see some old relics in there, some old stoves and stuff like that. I don't know what's running in there. There's something electric running in there I can hear from the back. Maybe a dehumidifier, maybe. I don't know. There's all sorts of stuff in here. That's pretty cool. I can see that they have tons and tons of relics. They're just all locked away in the buildings. Probably so they don't get destroyed or stolen. There's a whole wagon up in this building over here, and we have to go check the wagon out, I think. But, yeah. Another ore cart. There's the wagon we'll make our way around to in a bit. But first of all, I'm going to check some of these buildings out down this street here. It looks like the road keeps going through the town. I don't know what else is down the back there. I know they dredged this creek here, but whether they had any shafts going in the mountains, I don't know. I didn't hear any readings about that at all, so I'm thinking this might be the church right here, possibly. It has that kind of feel to it. This is a really nice home here. Whoever lived next to the church had a pretty decent house. Alright, let's go check out this really nice house here. See if we can see inside what we can see. I see linoleum on the floor. It's in not the best condition inside, but it's still standing. Yeah. The padlock's not on this door. I don't know if I'm supposed to go in, so I'm not going to. They took the padlock off that door. I just stepped out off the building porch and a rabbit jumped out and scared me. There it goes. Where'd you go, rabbit? He went under the walkway. He's got a little hidey hole under the boardwalk there. Okay. Alright, there's the church. Oh, there's the rabbit. Hello, rabbit. Off he runs. Okay, so I wonder if we can go in the church. It doesn't appear to be locked, but I just don't know what I'm allowed to go into. Like the hotel was already open, so I don't know whether we're like this one looks like I can go in there, but I just don't know. I don't want to break any rules, but it looks like maybe it's open. Oh, that's cool. Check that out, guys. It's a church. I'm not going to go in there because I really don't know if I'm supposed to. But we'll close that back up. Noisy. Okay. That's cool. But as you can see, some of these sites are numbered. So there must be a map that I can get, that I can learn a little history on some of these stuff. But again, like I said, the office is closed currently. Looks like they're fixing this cabin up to my left here. Alright. Keep making our way down. A lot of the padlocks are missing on these houses. Again, I don't know if that means I can go inside them. It wasn't super clear, but there's nothing inside this house, so there's no real point in going in there. Some beautiful mountains behind these, behind this town here. Some rocky areas that kind of look cool. I see some, I don't know if they have cattle come through here, but there's a bunch of like water troughs or something over here for cattle. So maybe they run cattle through here. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. I keep walking and walking. I keep finding more buildings the further I go. I thought I was leaving the town, but we have more buildings and another one and another one. Ow, my ankles. Getting old is not fun, guys. I just felt something pinch in my ankle. They're quite swollen from hiking 1,000,000 miles yesterday. Oh, we found something interesting. We have a stone underground building. Usually that means dynamite cellar. Over here, staff housing. Oops. I don't want to wake people. See that? It's all stone and underground and double doored. It could be a root cellar, but it also could be dynamite storage. Oh, okay. So this sign says park maintenance area and staff housing. So we will not go down that way. That would be weird. Okay, so those houses down the back and there for the staff to live in that, I guess, help run this place and keep this place together. So we're going to stay out of their area. That's their special little area. I'm going to head back up and see the other things that I haven't seen up here yet. And we have a little chipmunk guy over here. How are you doing, Mr. Chipmunk? Oh. He doesn't want to be on YouTube either. I see you. I see you. You think? I think I don't see you. Looks like he's sunbathing and cleaning himself. Oh, what is he off to? He's quite perturbed that I'm here. Oh. Is he running away? Yeah, there he goes. Alright guys, we're going to go head over, check some of the outbuildings out as we cross through, but I'm going to go check out that wagon that I seen put in that building there. Looked like it was pretty cool. So out the back of the church here, there's a little shack out the back, and they got all the what seemed to be backup or spare church pews. It's very cool. Then we're next to that really big house that I seen. They had their own shed out the back as well. Huh. I can hear something running on the inside there. Electric. I wonder running heating, maybe keeping the place dry. Not sure. Sounds like a hot water heater going. I don't imagine they'd have that in there. Some more buildings here. Random stuff in there. This one's empty. Alright, here's the wagon. Let's check this wagon out. Oh yeah, it's like a goods wagon. They would have sat up the top there, as you can see, and then the back was all boxed in. You could have hauled whatever it is that you wanted, lumber, grain, home goods. Big old wagon wheels here. Very cool. Now, this house is a little interesting. Looks like more mud and paint on there. Maybe this one was lived in a bit longer than some of the others. I can see some modern shelving in the kitchen area. Yeah, I guess some people lived in here longer than others. There's the outhouse. Dugout shed out the back. More off buildings here. Oh my god, guys, I did not see this before. We have a vehicle. Probably one of the only vehicles here. What is this? Old Model A truck? Oh, it's an International. It's an old International truck. That's cool. Look at these big old heavy wheels on the thing. Lord. I love it. Look at this toasty old truck. Kind of burying itself in the ground slowly, year by year. International. Oh my lord, the gas tank was under the seat. You're literally sitting on a bomb. That's scary. It looks like someone soldered up the gas tank at some stage. You can see all the solder on that massive crack there. There's the old transmission there. The gauges are still there. That's amazing. Can't tell what the mileage was. It's all scrubbed off. Got some old bits of wheels and stuff in the back here. Alright guys, so I think I've checked about everything I can here. I don't know of anything else. Not really sure. I think I've seen all the buildings, seen everything I know of. To see the office isn't open, so I can't go ask them. And we got to keep rolling. We got 2 more locations we got to see today, and then we got to try Hooford as close to Utah as we can. Okay guys, hopefully you guys like this. Tell me if you've been at Bannock Ghost Town before. Or again, tell me any of the ghost towns you've been to or like. If you like seeing old ghost towns like this, let me know. And you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is Aussie Van Man. We'll see you later. What's going on here?